One, two, three. One, two, three.
Can you hear me?
I'm good. How are you?
When we invest in young artists, we're investing in the future of the arts, and that's the most important, I believe.
Prominent Culture Center is a place that pays a lot of attention to not just culture arts, but also education and community development. And these are actually the pillars of our strategy, and they're all interconnected.
So my name is Noor Ebrahim, and I'm an architect. I currently teach at AUM. I teach beginner arts, and I love to paint on walls.
يوسر المطوع، فنانة تشكيلية، أحب الرسم جميع أنواعه، جربت كل شيء مع الرسم، أحب أجرب وايد، رسمت على كل شيء، يعني حتى قطعة فلين رسمت عليها، لأنه وايد أحب أشوف الرسم على قطع مختلفة.
اسمي دانا المكيمي، وأحب أسوي أشياء، أحب أرسم، أحب أشتغل بإيدي، وهذه لوحتي. أحب أخلق أشياء كانت بمخي وصارت بالحقيقة.
Usually, artistic residencies are opportunities for artists to move outside their usual environment, to come to a different setting, to explore their art and to potentially produce art. And I think the majority of people don't know that the murals are very complex form of art, because these are large paintings that need to be harmoniously included with the architectural elements that surround them.
صراحة كنت وايد سعيدة بالإقامة اللي وفرها مركز البروميناد الثقافي.
The fact that it's a cultural center, it's an important thing for any country, so having a chance to participate in that is just amazing.
So the idea of murals came quite naturally, given the fact that Promenade Mall is a home to Promenade Culture Center. And we wanted to offer the artists who are doing the murals an artistic residency program.
هذا الشيء حلو إن نشوفه بالكويت، تشجيع الرسامين المبتدئين أو حتى الرسامين اللي يحاولون يشقون طريقهم بالفن.
We have decided that the artists will have an open and free space here at Promenade Mall to depict 3 walls.
The reason I love doing murals is that they're at such a big scale that you can literally step into this other world that's being created and explore it. I also like sometimes to hide funny little things that only I would find funny in my painting. So that's definitely something that I love to do.
أنا أحس if you get inspired it's because the receptors in your brain are open.
When we decided and we set our minds to the topic of socializing, we actually decided upon that before pandemic. After we met with the mural artists again, we wanted to see with them whether something has shifted and changed in this theme.
Working with the theme of socializing and all that, during COVID, we found that when we had restrictions not being able to see our loved ones, we actually schedule calls and FaceTime calls and try to find the time to meet them. And I kind of tried to tie into that with nature, because we also realized that we're not only losing connection with people, we're losing connection to the outside world, like all of it, and we're treasuring it a bit more now.
الرسالة اللي كنت حابة أوصلها من خلال الجدارية اللي أنا اشتغلت عليها هو التواصل اللي تم بيننا وبين أحبائنا بفترة الكورونا، اللي اضطرينا أن نكون بحظر ونكون متفرقين عن الناس اللي نحبهم.
أكثر element حبيته باللوحة الناس، بس الناس حبيتهم أكثر شيء لأن ماكو socializing بدون ناس. كل واحد فينا يحمل وايد أشياء من داخل، فلما تجمعون كل هذه الأشياء بمكان واحد، كل شخص وشنو تفكيره وكل ما يحمل من داخل في هذا الأكتيفيتي اللي هو اسمه socializing.
اللوحة هذه أو الجدارية حبيت أن أنا أعبر من خلالها هذا التواصل اللي صار، خصوصاً أول الجائحة، التواصل مع أحبائنا عن طريق إهدائهم شيء بسيط مثل الفلاورز أو الورود، واخترت اللون الأصفر للورود لأنه يعبر عن الأمل.
So usually when I'm working on a design, I start with a very tiny sketchbook, the size of my palm. Because it looks so abstract at such a small scale, when I do transfer it to a larger sheet of paper, let's say more refined version of it, I can actually find more content to it and I can include a lot more in it. I love working with Copics. I love the color blending on Copics, and then eventually obviously with acrylics on the wall.
المراحل اللي أحب أشتغل فيها إن أنا أول شيء أشوف الكانفاس شنو المكان اللي راح أشتغل عليه، بعدين أشوف شيء يطابق فكرتي ويطابق الكومبوزيشن اللي راح أسويه، بعدها الألوان. فكل باليت أنا قاعدة أحاول أتعلم وأعلم نفسي أكثر عن الكولر ثيري، فقاعدة أحاول ألقى الألوان اللي أنا أحبهم بلس إنه يكونون حلوين مع بعض متجانسين مع بعض.
Most opportunities are usually given to older and mid-level artists. So it's really wonderful to see organizations like PCC foster these new generations of young artists by providing them with opportunities like this residency. And I really hope that more will follow.
What we hope for one day when the murals are done and when visitors can come and see them and explore them is that they will be able to read, to hear, to feel a message coming out of these walls, which will be a vivid representation of whatever the artist had in mind.
It was a fun project. It was really cool to work on it. And even aside from the lovely old ladies passing by, the kids, when they come in for the workshops and they're like, "Hi artist," it feels so nice.
Does that answer your question? Okay.
That's Arab, I guess. Okay, perfect.